These are some things that have been watered. There's a Bobophyllum Frank Smith that has those growths coming up, which is good. Here's a Salala here, another Minnie Mouse, and then here is an Echinoladium that has growth coming up right there. But they all just got a drink. And here's my Regina, the species. There's that flower bud. And if I can zoom in, let me see here. Right there, you can see the sheath, and you can see that green thing sticking out, or the green part. That is a spike, and that is what this species does, and only this species does that. And I know there's another bud in here. There it is, right there. So yeah, this is just kind of coming into its own. And I'm hopeful that there'll probably be more spikes. Let's go in the other. Here we go. Get my tripod here. Because what I really need to do is get some media in this pot here and clip it in some so that it doesn't move. That's really what I want to do. I can repot that later. That's not going to be a problem. Let me set this up real quick. Lots going on here. Kind of freaking out a little bit just because it's getting less of a studio and more of an orchid room. I am excited to see the blooms on that, which would be a first time. That's an Encyclia species. I just made a mistake, but at least my paint apron is down there. So let's just see if I can get this going. All right. Okay. So this is going to be quite simple. This is a angricoid from Madagascar, and they like fast drainage. They don't want their roots waterlogged, and they get plentiful roots up and along the stem. And this plant, what I failed to mention today in my video, this is just Orchidata. Just some Orchidata. Really trying not to disturb it so much, because I'll show you in a minute it is in spike. And if I haven't mentioned, I got this from Josh. Joshua. Joshua Peterson from eBay. So that's the first part. And then I've got these clips. And you see I'm just starting from the outside and putting it so that it loops to the stem, and then just kind of grabbing the other end and bringing it forward. Like that, just so that it's got something that's keeping it stable. Now let me show you closer. You see that? And I'll put another one on the other side. You can see how much bark. I'll put a little more bark on this other side here. Just loosely tapping it in. I don't want the roots to be too covered up because they really like the air. I wish I had a big piece of wood right now because I would just tie it there and let it go. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put another tie here. Just putting it through there. And trying to align it with some of the plant. Or maybe I should go in the plant. And try and get it to come out very gently. So I've got it this way. And what I'm gonna do is, see, I've got it that way. So, but it's still wrapped around the plant there. And so I can just pull this up and over and pull this down and eventually get these together. And really, that's really all that it needs because it'll stay and it's keeping the plant in there. See, it's mostly free. You just want it to be attached a little bit. And there's one of the spikes. And there's another one right there. But you can see how the roots come out all up and down the stem. And it is a wonky plant. So it can get pendant. There's a little kiki here that actually has roots. You can see it right there, that big fat one. So yeah, these like light, but not sunlight in the middle of the day. Morning or afternoon, they like about 65% humidity in the summer when they are getting lots of water. After they've completed their growth, then they get a lot less water, but they still get highlight with shade in the midday. And the humidity is about 55. It goes down about 10% in the wintertime. And that's generally when it initiates the spikes. And it is typical Anglercoid flower, fragrant. Actually, just found my paperwork. Let's see if I can show you some pictures. So that's the flower. Pretty, and it is night fragrant. Pollinated by moths, of course. Cyyrtorkis Arcuata. I like that. The Zulu name, Umbambela Ifamba, because it is a indigenous South African orchid. Really nice one from Ecuador. But as I said, I got this from Josh. So that's pretty much what I wanted to show you. And I'm not going to stay on here long. Thanks for watching. Thanks so much. I'm really staying on top of my raniferum here on these spikes. So yeah, we will keep you posted. And I'll end with this. I'm sure I got to get to some March Madness games. But Paphiopedilum Julius is looking so nice. It's spreading its wings. Those warts in the hairs. Nice. And there's another bud there. But anyway, thank you all. And enjoy your orchids as always.